Hey, it's Tuesday the 21st of February, which marks the third week since my surgery, exactly to the day. I feel great. I want to just show you my scar, how good it's looking. Don't know if you can really see it. Sorry about the granny brooks, but I have to wear underwear that's not constricting in any way or tight or whatever, so the brooks just have to do for now. To add on, I wanted to say that I'm moving around very easily. The wound is getting less and less tender, although it's still quite sensitive. I'm able to forward bend, as you can see. I'll have to film it tomorrow in full body. But I can forward bend, I can go down on my haunches right to the ground. I can side bend very little, I don't want to push it too much. I haven't driven in a car yet, although I think I will be totally capable of doing so. We just have a lot of potholes here in South Africa in general, so I'm nervous of hitting a pothole out of the blue that you don't know about and jarring my spine in any way, so I'm kind of staying away from that. I'm managing to blow away my hair and be able to sit long enough to do that. I'm able to sit for much longer periods now. I think 20 minutes is what they originally gave me as a limit, but I think I'm able to do more than 20 minutes. I do still lie down quite a bit because I'm trying to rest as much as possible, because I do believe your body heals when you're resting. But I'm also able to be active. I've baked and I've started cooking. I play with my animals. I'm able to pick my dog up, which I'm really happy about. I have to use a lot of core strength, but I'm pretty mobile. In fact, I think I could actually go to work tomorrow, but I will take the rest that I'm intended to take. This does feel a little bit frightening, although it's bringing great relief to stretch, but in terms of your usual flexibility or my usual flexibility, it does feel quite overwhelming to know that there's real limitation now, and you just have to work really slowly and carefully and gently. It's the 23rd of Feb, and so that's 23 days into my recovery, just over the 3-week mark. Today was a little tough. I didn't do my physio yesterday, and because I don't know what happened, but I was walking the whole day, standing, I was baking things, I was maybe being a little ambitious. I think because my boss was coming to visit me, and I was just appreciating the fact that it really helps when you've got people in your life that care, especially an employer that really cares and shows concern about your well-being. And luckily for me, my boss is like a wonderful human being. So she came to visit, and I didn't really rest until that happened, which was only at like 5 p.m. 23 Feb continued. I lay down most of today. Then I eventually decided I better get up and walk and do my physio. And on the walking, I don't know what it was, but I just felt quite tearful, and it's maybe the ongoing feeling of tension in your back and extra strain that you're not really used to. And then I had a little bit of anxiety because I was like, am I ever going to return to like normality and not feel this pain? But obviously that's absurd. I will, and I'm healing, and I'm 100% better than I was 3 weeks ago. But I think it's okay. You just sometimes have down days. It's frustrating. Go down, be a little bit more careful. Remember that this wound is still in a very early healing stage. In order for the fusion to actually be successful, you need to really treat this area and instructions with a lot of tender love and care and consideration for actually the trauma that area of your body has been through, and just gently, nurse it back to full health. Sorry about the dim light, but it's load shedding. I forgot to say that I took my car for a drive today, and luckily it was in automatic, but it was a bit frightening. I broke out in a little bit of a sweat, but probably more so because our roads are so bad. Spinal fusion is not good in pothole South Africa, but I managed to get through it. I'm feeling a little bit lethargic and I wouldn't say depressed, but almost along those lines. Look at this hair. That's anything to go by. I think I've got a bit of cabin fever. I haven't left the house for 4 weeks, well, except when I went to the garage to draw money on Friday. But I'm just feeling a bit down. Maybe a bit down and a bit useless at the moment. Walking into 27th of February, almost 4 weeks in recovery, and I think it's obvious that style is not my first priority at the moment. Monday the 27th of February, it's 4 weeks tomorrow, and I decided to just get up and start cleaning something so that I felt like the day started off productively. I've completed my physio, and then I went for a walk around the garden, and I feel good and strong, and I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. Today I'm going to try and cook again. I'm going to try and take another drive in the car, and I will hopefully not be completely exhausted from those tasks. There's slight pain around the wound area. The skin almost feels like it's a little bit almost like it's sunburned. It just feels a little bit sensitive. But I'm going to be obviously careful in how I bend my back. I want to try and do some stretches later that are different from my regular physio that I have been doing, just to change it up a little bit and make it interesting for myself, and just to start testing the body, to see how much more stretching I can do or what things I can do differently. But I think number one thing is to trust yourself and to just be very careful with how you push through any movement. Walking does wonders emotionally, for the cabin fever, for feeling like you're competent and capable. And so when you do get a little bit down, or you feel like you're getting a bit of cabin fever, get outside and go and take a walk. It's the best medicine. This is not a great road for the Fusion. So I don't know if you can see, but there's like little ditches and little holes everywhere. It's 100 times better than it used to be. But it's a sand road and it's quite bumpy, and I feel physically ill. I just went for drive number 2, and I sort of get this like really sick feeling, almost like a panic attack is about to come on. I don't know what that's about. The drive isn't too bad, but I feel nauseous when I think about it. And I think that's just maybe, it's that feeling of not having complete control because you're feeling slightly injured, so to speak. And, being in a situation where you're in traffic and you don't have complete control of your environment. I think that's what makes it quite scary, but all good, made it home. To just indicate that I only traveled about 8 kilometers for there and back. On pretty bumpy roads though, like in South Africa, the roads are atrocious, to say the least. But other than that, I've cooked a lasagna, I put it together. My aunt came to visit, I sat outside for a little while, and now I'm completely exhausted and feel like I could lie down for about 2 hours. But all in all, a good day.